Act like it is already yours. Most people wait for evidence before they believe it in themselves. And they wait for money before they feel successful. They wait for that body and being fit and jacked before they feel disciplined. They wait for the followers before they call themselves a creator online. And they wait for an opportunity before they start acting like they belong in a room. But the people who actually change their lives usually do the opposite. They believe first and they become the person first. And you have to understand something with this. Your identity controls your behavior. If you constantly tell yourself that you're lazy, you're inconsistent, you're unlucky, or incapable of doing whatever it may be, your actions will slowly begin matching that identity that you create in your mind. But if you decide that you're disciplined, you're focused, you're capable, and relentless, you'll start making different decisions for the better. And it's not because your life magically changed overnight, it's because your standards changed. And that's what people misunderstand about delusion. Real delusion isn't pretending you're successful while doing nothing. It's believing in a version of yourself that does not exist yet, and then forcing all those habits that need to catch up to that delusion that you have. It's waking up and saying, I don't care what my current situation says about me. I know who I'm becoming. And it's so important that you have that mindset in your head. Maybe your bank account doesn't reflect it yet. Maybe your body doesn't reflect that yet. Maybe nobody respects your work yet. Maybe nobody understands your vision yet. And that does not mean you are wrong. It might just mean you are way early to the game. And every major transformation has an awkward stage where confidence looks unjustified and you're talking like someone that hasn't earned it yet, if that makes sense. You're working like someone nobody's watching yet. You're preparing for opportunities that haven't yet arrived. And with that, those are exactly where most people become embarrassed and quit. And they look after other people's approval and they don't see results right away, so they give up, they quit. They start looking around for validation and they ask, is this actually going to work? Do people think I'm good enough? Am I wasting my time with this? But the second you require outside approval to continue, you've given the world control over your entire future. And sometimes you have to be willing to look stupid in front of people. You have to post when nobody's watching and train when nobody notices. Study when nobody congratulates you for that study. Build when nobody believes in you. You have to continue long enough for reality to finally confirm what you have been believing for so long with that mindset. Think about how powerful that is. You can decide today that you're becoming someone completely different, more disciplined, more confident, more capable, and way more successful. And then you start providing it yourself one action at a time. Not with affirmations, not with wishful thinking, not with all that BS. It's evidence. There's evidence there. You said you're disciplined, well, wake up and prove it. You said you're serious about your future and changing it, so put that phone down and do something about it. Prove it. You said you're going to build something and create something. Work when nobody's checking on you and just get down and get in the mud. Every action becomes a vote for your new identity. And eventually, enough votes create a different person entirely. That's when people start saying, You've changed. Of course I changed. I put so much effort into it. I believed this for so long. I put so much effort, and reality has to change to that delusion that's in your mind. That was the entire point right there. You stopped allowing your past to decide your future. You stopped asking your current circumstances for permission. And you stopped acting like the person you were and started behaving like the person you wanted to become inside your head. And at first, it felt fake, it felt weird. But then after a while, that repetition, it feels familiar. And then it becomes normal in your life. And eventually, it becomes not just normal, but you as a whole. And you start living that day in and day out. And that's the process nobody talks about. You don't become confident after you win. You practice confidence while you're still losing and you're still in the dump. You don't become disciplined after you get results. You practice discipline before there's anything to show for it. And you don't become successful and then develop a mindset. That mindset often has to exist way before all that success that you achieve happens. So stop waiting for reality to give you permission to believe in yourself. Your current circumstances are old information. They're the result of your previous choices. What matters now is what you're building next. Believe in the version of yourself that hasn't arrived yet, that's in the future. A year from now, think about that. Then make decisions that person would make in the future over and over again, every single day. Every time you wake up, make that decision. Go. A positive decision, obviously. Don't be destroying your life now. Until one day you look around and realize the life that once existed only in your imagination and up here has become completely a reality around you, and it's completely normal. People will call it confidence, they call it luck, they call it transformation, but you'll know what really happened. You've been working towards that reality and it becomes a reality. Only you know what really happened. You believed before there was proof, and then you became the proof. Keep working, boys. Keep working.